The biggest and the most complex obstacle, that's your mind. Let's overcome that to overcome anything. Have you ever lost your motivation? Exactly how you feel. Many moons ago, there was a time when my motivation hit the standards. I would look around and see others motivating themselves to do things simply by knowing that these things needed to be done, but not me. For me, motivation was a game where I would try to make myself do something while my mind at the same time avoided doing it. If I won, I'll have to do something which I did not really want. And if I lost, I'll be one step closer from wasting the rest of my life. At least that's how I felt. I never really knew whether I was going to win or lose until the very last moment. There are people outside who say, I feel drained, I'm stuck with worries and overwhelmed with frustration and just a lack of enthusiasm. Any advice? What should I reflect on or try to remember when I'm completely lost of motivation? Let me just make it simple. It's not the weight that breaks you down, it's the way you carry it. You can use the pain, frustration and inconvenience to motivate you rather than to annoy you. You are in control of the way you look at life. Beautiful things happen when you distance yourself from negative thinking. You always have a choice. Choose to be negative and you'll find plenty of reasons to stop and frown. Choose to be positive and you'll find plenty of reasons to step forward and smile. Truly, the most powerful weapon against stress and discouragement is our ability to choose one thought over another. Train your mind to see good in everything. One of the most rewarding and important moments in life is the moment you finally find the courage to let go of what you can't change. When you stop worrying and complaining about what you can't control, you have more time to change the things you can control. And that's what changes everything. Long-term success in life is a combination of ability you have, the motivation you keep, and the attitude that represents you. Ability is what you're capable of doing every day. Motivation determines what you actually do every day, and the attitude determines how well you ultimately do it. Sitting around worrying is a misuse of the incredible creative energy in you. Instead of imagining the worst, imagine the best and how you can bring it about. It's always better to be exhausted from meaningful work than to be tired of doing nothing. Put in efforts and live the life you have imagined. Wake up and remind yourself that you are what you do today and not what you say you will do someday. Good things don't change or don't come to those who wait. They come to those who work on meaningful goals. Imagine how much more effective and happy you would be if instead of dreaming and fighting against certain tasks, you simply got them done. Remember, the task ahead of you is never greater than the strength within you. Do what's right, not what's easy. And when the task is a big one, do just a little bit of it every day. Even the tiniest daily ritual changes everything in a long run. Effort is never wasted, even when it leads to disappointment result, for it always makes you stronger, more educated and more experienced. So when the going gets tough, be patient and keep going. Just because you're struggling does not mean that you're failing. Every great success requires some kind of struggle to get there. The next step is always worth taking. Seriously, no matter what happens, no matter how far you seem to be away from where you want to be, never stop believing that you will make it. Have and believe that things will work out. That the long road has a purpose, that the things you desire may not happen today, but they will ultimately happen. Practice patience and remember that patience is not about waiting. It's the ability to keep that good attitude while working hard to make progress every day and knowing that the journey is worth it.